Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Zomboid. Now, I have tried to triple check to make sure the game audio is recording this time. So all I can do is hope now. We have maintained the same objective for the past few episodes because getting to the gas station just takes some serious time due to the amount of zombies there just simply is. Now, we got some time before the daylight actually shines, but I think we might be able to see. Yeah, it's like an okay cone of vision. Probably would be fine. I'm just debating whether or not I should just do the cooking and just get it start getting the next book read. I don't know. Because I want to take advantage of while the power's on, but I just don't know if it's gonna really work out that way. We need to get a drink somewhere. We also have this water bottle that we need to fill up, I believe. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay. It's really dark. There we go. Well, it's still pretty dark. And it's just because the street lights still haven't even turned off. 4 in the morning, which is decently early. But it should be nice and easy to just get to where we need to go, because logically we have taken out a lot of shit. How many zombies have we killed so far? 401. Look at this dude! Why do you exist? Oh my god. Now, at some point I should probably strip all these zombies and put the clothes on the floor, but I worry that that's going to slow down my system too much. Hang on, I still haven't gotten a drink. So let's stop in over here at the motel and see if we can... Wait, we're not at the motel yet. Up here it is. There's one zombie just standing out in the middle of the street. We're going to have to get them before we move into the actual thing, because they're looking right at it. Oh, come on. Really? That bread knife did not kill a single fucking person. Also, we got a denim shirt that was in pristine condition, which is awesome, especially for using the bread knife as our main weapon for killing that person. No wonder we couldn't kill them. We didn't even touch their shirt. So now the water bottle is full, so now we can take that with us. We can move on. And we're starting to get some daylight as it becomes 5 o'clock here. Now this, we need to stand up next to it and mark it, so that we acknowledge there's a blockage here. And that we remember that when we're driving, because we can destroy our car and even kill our guy by running into that thing if we aren't careful. Attracted these two guys. Perfect condition leather jacket. It's bloody though, which, I don't know, doesn't matter. Just happy to have some finally. We should probably go over and kill these guys, because they're gonna eventually wander over once we start driving down this way anyway, so might as well take them out. Now we're getting battle music, which is unnecessary. We are not in danger. This baton is being a trooper, but now that I say that, it's probably gonna break on my next hit. Are there people coming out of the woodwork over here on the side? Where was that group? I just not look over that far? Okay. Swung a little too early on that guy. Now these guys, oh my god. Well, I think I just got 4 of them. Probably could take out all 5, but oh well, I don't want to sit here and risk it just because. Oh god. Just like that. Please. Okay. Finally broke. That's okay. It served its purpose well. Another leather jacket. This one's broken though. Denim shirt. That's in good condition. That's good. Okay, let's get another wampum stick out. Okay, this guy's starting to move off in the other direction. Hopefully I can sneak up on him. Gotcha, fucker! Oh, how did I reached around and stuck it in their skull. I don't know how I got that force. Okay, so now we got this area relatively cleared out. Let's check the other side of the spiffos. Another group over there. Pizza place down the street. Guy's starting to get a bit exhausted already. They have been doing a lot of running around. It's been a very spread out area. There's a parking lot over next to us. Looks like it's for the automotive shop, I believe. Since the guy's getting exhausted, he's not being as effective about killing these people. Okay, let's try and get this lady and then take a break in the pizzeria. Got her. Okay, let's see how difficult this situation is gonna be. Both of the front doors are locked. Or where to guess, everything else is gonna be locked, but maybe we can get in the drive-through window here. You know, looks like we definitely should not be able to fit through. Still climb through it. Got uncooked stuff. Let's eat these pepperoni. Then we got dough here. Don't know if it's a good idea to take that at the moment. Probably should actually leave it for now. We'll put it in the we'll make sure that they're in the freezer though, because so that hopefully they'll last longer. Logically, freezing dough should not be a good thing if I remember correctly, but in real life, but this isn't real life, so I think it should be fine. Okay, let's take a sit. Let's need a drink again. I think this is a bathroom over here. Should have been ready just in case something was gonna come at me. Okay, now we can unlock the front door for ourselves. Let's also get this other garbage bag over here. I'm guessing that pizza was stale. It's rotten, in fact, so I can't even eat that. Oh boy. What about this pizza? I mean, it's gotta all be rotten, right? Nice. Another broken leather jacket. What? Who's smacking on shit? Someone from the back of the pizza place? That's trying to, like, pound through the building? Okay. There's this guy. Let's try and stab him while we get the chance. I believe there's one more zombie behind us. The CDC medication guy, we might need that. Because we've been having, if you don't recall, we've been having difficulty with our zombification meds not working occasionally. At least seeming like they're not working. Okay, polo neck sweater. Filled up our backpack, so now let's go to the side, to our carried bag. Alright. We should be getting real close, but now we gotta cross the street and clear out the automotive shop, which this one can be fairly packed in sometimes. As you can see, there's a threesome right down there. Let's try and run back. Somehow we didn't get the view of this purple shirt guy. Alright. Not broke. Just try and sneak up on this guy, of course. M'lady. Okay, we got more guys down here. Oh, couple coming at us from the side that were up against the building or something. 3 of them now. Another leather jacket that's damaged. We got this group down here. Another duffel bag, but we don't need it anymore. Well, actually, we can get one more to get our go bag and replace the school backpack. This guy's got a gun on his hip. 1911 pistol with a magazine in it. It's loaded. Nice. I have a Discord notification. That's gonna have to wait a while. We got 3 zombies. So we're definitely not taking them out with a knife. Okay, I'm making bad choices here. What's even bandaged on me, actually? Now that I realize that I think I've had this bandage on for a while, and it's definitely not necessary anymore if I were to guess. Take this guy's duffel bag. Remove this bandage, yeah. Adhesive bandage, that should definitely not be reusable. Those are a one and done thing even if they do not get dirty. That's how adhesive usually works. So we cleared out the front. Probably should clear out the back as well. And the inside, I guess. This is locked though, so they're gonna have to break their way out. Oh boy, okay. We're getting ourselves into trouble already. I believe we got about 4 or 5 people that saw us from around that corner. Got 3 in a conga line here. Alright, watch. We're probably getting these kills like really effectively because of our strength. My guy just has almost the maximum strength because of the perks we took in the beginning. So he is just a powerhouse when it comes to taking these guys out. Okay, let's take this corner a bit slower, maybe a bit wider. Someone's banging on the shit back here. This is one dude. Usually there's more. Oh, I see 2 of them over there. Who knows how many are inside? Okay, he decided to stop doing what he's doing. You never know when they're gonna decide to keep smashing or not. Okay, this person's coming at me for some reason. Okay, that's done. Someone's coming at me, I think. Sound really close. Okay, yeah, there's another one who's just walking. Nice. They have another hand fork, which is also good, and an orange CDC packet. I do believe those are usually better, so I'm certainly hoping at least. Maybe like the deeper the red, maybe the better, because I believe there's also a red packet, and we've had yellow so far. Okay, this person's seen me. Let's walk back outside. Try not to attract any more attention. It's definitely liberating to not have to worry about the time when it comes to having to try and catch the TV shows, but you know, it's a worthy sacrifice in my opinion to get the free skills. Overshot him. There we go. He had a key, probably for a house. Well, maybe it could be for the shop, I guess. Maybe I can unlock the front door. Still, oh, nope, never mind. I was gonna say I could still sneak up on this guy, but then he got all uppity all of a sudden. Another garbage bag, some empty bottles. We'll definitely take that. We'll take the dirty bandages as well, because the bandages are better than other things usually. And eventually we'll get to clean them, even though right now isn't the time because our freaking water went out on on day 2. And we are actually out of stabby things, except for our screwdrivers. So those are just going to be mainly, how the hell do you get in here? This door? Which someone's probably banging at? Maybe this one? Yeah, ooh, I'm so scared. Still probably try and take him out with the screwdriver. Level up the small blade skill. Thank you for damaging that property and then just fucking off. They didn't even climb through it. They just did it just to do it. Just to be a vandal, a vagrant. Oh, some energy drinks. Finally got some of those. Let's go. May be useful, especially that we're getting drowsy here. Though I don't know if they have a sugar crash at all or anything like that. What is smashing? Is it people in the front? Maybe they're in the bathroom here too. This can be a bit iffy. Yeah. Leather jacket with good condition. The screwdriver, I wonder, is it still considered short blade? It doesn't say, unfortunately. Which really it probably should say, especially to know, you know, what skill it goes to. I don't know. And so, yeah, we're right next door. That is the parking lot to the gas station, so we're right there. Oh my gosh. But it would help if I didn't get 6 people on me, especially when I'm starting to get drowsy. There also is a bedroom at the gas station, so we could spend some time there just getting ready to, you know, clear out the area. Because eventually we're also going to have to try and get a generator over there, which hopefully we found the magazine. I haven't paid close attention to what we've actually found, the magazines, but in order to actually use a generator, we need a magazine telling us how to use a generator. Then we also need to find some gas, which the electricity is still going, so actually we could just get a gas can and bring it over here, get some gas, and preemptively get the generator. But eventually once the power goes out, we will not be able to use the pumps unless we have a generator. Stomping is just insanely powerful, but it doesn't give you any combat experience, I believe. I don't think there's an unarmed or anything like that. Okay, did that person in the back see me? Are they coming for me? No, they just wanted to move to the front. Okay. Now they see me. Which we can get the screwdriver out for. Okay, our guy's getting tired and they have moderate exertion, so let's back off for now and not be stupid. Let's go back to the, oh my god, really? Where did these guys come from? Let's try and go around them. We're going back to the, motel to have a proper place to sleep. Where did these guys come from? There's 2 groups here. I'm seen by 2 of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's fall back, get out the baton, and get ready to take these 2 guys out. If it really comes down to it, we can rest at the, probably should at least, yeah, rest at the, what's it called? The automotive shop. Digital watch. Alright, let's go and do that. We're already very tired. It comes on very quick when your guy gets drowsy. We're not even at light exertion, we're at moderate, which is a step above. So let's take a sit down here for now. I believe we should be safe to sit on the ground. So we are so tired, it's gonna take a while. Now we're ridiculously tired. Jeez, we're not getting lucky here. Gonna need food at some point here. We also need a drink, but we have our water bottle, so let's take a sip out of that for now. Okay, these guys are looking right at us, but let's try and like stick to the tree line. One of them saw us still. There's the group moved down. The other group on the street moved down there, so should be okay. To hopefully get to the motel sometime soon here. Nice. This guy's on our ass, of course. Stealth is never usually very good for me when I'm actively trying to use it and it's not coming up right behind someone. It just never works. Alright, so let's move up over here on the other side of the car now, since we shouldn't have to worry about, hopefully, anyone up here, obviously. Still don't know where that other group came from. They must have came out of the trees or something. That's one thing that I really don't like, is that there are a lot of zombies that are just in the trees. I don't know how they got in there. I don't know if they're chasing like squirrels or something, but it's kind of dumb. There's usually a lot of zombies in the trees. Sounds like there might be someone next door. There's the brobble. Let's get a drink and fill up our bottle. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about the food at the moment, and we're probably losing weight. Yeah, because we've only eaten breakfast today, and we've completely bypassed lunch. There can be food down in that area, but I believe that this place is usually alarmed if you break in a window. So if the front door isn't open, you're kind of screwed in that respect. And plus, we're not in a fighting way right now. I guess let's just go to sleep. First of all, let's read this medication guide while we have a chance. And it's considered a map. The CDC is responding to the emergency situation throughout the United States per executive order. By this order, medications, antidotes, and viral test kits have been made available to those who are within any of the quarantine zone. So they got the different things. So there's side effects if the virus is not present, further side effects. But it doesn't say anything about taking them too much. So I believe the last ones we took were the pain ones, so let's take the exhaustion ones before bed, stave that off further, hopefully, and we will go to sleep. And then in the morning, we will go and look and see if we can get in and get unfortunately our health is still dropping. That's really annoying. I don't know if it's because I'm thinking it has to do something with the zombification. I don't know if it's because our moodles are getting worse, or we're hungry, and no, that wouldn't kill us. Alright, front door is not open, unfortunately. I think there might be some windows on the sides that I might be able to get in with. Yeah, so we'll check this out. Alright, cool, we're in. But yeah, I think the front might be alarmed if I break a window or something, so it's preferable not to do that. Got fresh pizza and a fruit muffin, let's go. Our health is still dropping, so it is the zombification. I don't know why. These pills just aren't seeming to be working. Let's take one of the, I took one of the pain pills. Luckily, we don't have any of the pain still. We haven't had any of the side effects from that one, so I don't know if I am just lucky. I don't know what the actual percentage would be for that, especially that it is a mod. But yeah, I mean, it's probably looking bad for me in terms of my credibility, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Get this cup. I mean, I can't make it up that my other pills aren't working right now, so I'm just gonna take my blessings with the fact that the other pills are working and not giving me these side effects. Unfortunately, we are filled up and we're still overweight, so we have to go back home before we can actually go out and kill the rest of the zombies and truly take over the gas station. So we're gonna have a bit of a ways to walk here and back. So, if I were to guess, we're probably going to have to waste this day if I were to get, just out of sheer time it's going to take to get there and back, and also deposit all the crap that's in my bags. Saw one zombie that was over by the grocery store. It's annoying, but, I mean, at least it does add excitement that we will know that, that's the whole point, is that they don't want, the developers don't want you to be safe, or feel safe in this game. You can be safe, but they don't want you to feel safe. They want there to be an ever-present threat. They don't want you to be able to win the game. Okay, my guy's getting thirsty and moderately exhausted, so I guess maybe there isn't a light exhaustion. Maybe moderate exhaustion is the first stage. I thought there was another one before that. Luckily, we didn't see anyone along the way except for that one zombie who was just hanging off on the side by himself at the grocery store. So luckily, we're still in the clear for the most part of annoying boys. No one's wandered in the backyards, as far as I can tell. Okay, cool. Once again, I was not checking specifically to see if the watches had alarms on them, but I don't think they do. Eventually here, we're going to have to start cutting down these leather jackets because they'll weigh significantly less in their chopped up form than their true form. I'm excited to crack open this orange CDC drop to see what's in there. Gotta freaking drop off this orange soda first, though. There's also a wine bottle over here that I've never noticed before. And I think some chips as well. Interesting. I guess there's a soda down there as well. Someone, I think there might have been a party house. Had a nice haul of leather jackets this time, which is really cool. Okay, let's open up this drop. Big money, no whammy. What is this? Causes extreme pain, delays zombification for 36 hours, and we got 2 of those. Well, that's not the worst. It just says causes extreme pain, so it's definitely going to have the side effect, apparently. We'll take them both with us for now. Well, actually, we'll take another one of these with us because we're running low on those pills. We'll take one of these with us for now. And this one says may cause a cold, but the cold is really difficult to deal with, and it only delays it for 3 days. I don't know how to beat a cold, but I think it takes longer than 3 days typically. I've only had a cold like once or twice, and I don't think it was ever caused naturally. I think it was caused by the pills. Okay, so we can take out this school bag and put in the duffel bag. Probably should put stuff in the duffel bag since it's a go bag, but I'm pretty confident. Shouldn't be, but I am. Probably should bring more painkillers since we're getting a lot of that stuff going here. Let's bring 2 more whole packs, especially they don't really weigh too much. And I guess we'll be on our way. We just gotta put away this red wine and chips. We should be able to drink from at least one of these. Yeah. Alright, let's roll out. Hopefully we can take those extreme pain pills right before bed, and when we're ridiculously tired, the pain basically becomes irrelevant. There's a certain threshold where when you're in extreme pain, if you're not tired enough, you'll be in too much pain to go to sleep. But if you get to the point where you're ridiculously tired, usually any pain status is irrelevant, and you can just simply go to bed. And then usually you can have the pain be alleviated overnight by resting. Okay, let's take care of this one guy who's off here on the side. Just prevent, zombies from building up and becoming more of a problem than they needed to be in the first place. But of course, we still have no cure, so we're still dealing with our guy being a little bit slow on the draw with his weapons and stuff from the depression, being anxious, and always having the looming threat of the pills not working and such. I should be keeping an eye out for looking at the cars, seeing what's available. We got this small group of guys over here, which those guys need to be taken care of because they will probably move out. They're probably close enough where they will be they'll hear and see the car. This van is open and in relatively good condition, so that's going to be a really good. I need to mark that car. Usually I mark it with the boat because there's no car icon, but there's a boat icon, of course. All right, now let's try and get this. I've been trying to attract this somewhat, thin this group, but it's just been difficult. Is that another crowbar in that guy's back? Lady, please. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's broken. Digital watch. Looks like I got the guy from the very back, of course. Still don't know how that works, but alright. Oh, nope, didn't get him. He was just moving forward. That's how it works, is that it doesn't work. Please? Okay, got the green tracksuit guy. It's not even a tracksuit, but he's got green jeans. Who the hell has green jeans? That also matches their polo neck sweater. Technically their pants, I guess. But still. Excited to have another crowbar. A little bit more damage, but still in fairly decent condition. Also got another watch. Try and sneak up on this lady. Once we start driving through here, it's definitely going to start bringing out more of the zombies to clear out eventually, but unfortunately the sound of the car, especially if the muffler isn't good, it's going to group them all together and then they're going to become more of a problem. That's why we want to take out as many of these groups as possible before we actually start driving. We have this car marked, so we can get that going. We can also siphon gas if we really need it, but like I said, I should have brought a gas can. I completely forgot. I don't even think did I find one yet? Either way, I should have brought a gas can because then we need to take advantage of the gas station while it's still, while the electricity is still going. And like I said before, I'd also like to do the cooking, but right now I think this is a little bit more present to get, or a little bit more important to get started for the long term. Plus I think it's more interesting than watching me cook, because cooking is not very interesting really. Unless it starts a fire in your house, which I've actually never had. I don't know how fires start, but yeah, you don't want to do that. And eventually, once the electricity runs out, the only way that I know how to cook is to I think this is the parking lot for the gas station. The only way that I really know how to cook is to get a propane grill and start looking for propane tanks, which then you have to ration your... It doesn't take a lot of propane to cook, but you have to ration your propane between cooking and metal working, because it takes propane tanks to fill the propane torches to level your welding skills. And yeah, it can take a decent bit of propane to get enough practice to get some decent levels in metalworking. Another mod that I should install, especially before we actually go looking in garages, though it definitely seems like based on how item spawning works, the items in the garages may have already spawned. But I think there was a mod called like the Backyard Workshop or something like that, and it has a bunch of stuff for making, I think, DIY weapons, but I've never actually messed with that. The only thing that I remember, it might just be called The Workshop actually, but one thing that I'm pretty sure it adds, there's a mod that I had that added it, was a like double size, like tall propane tank. So it had much more propane in it than your average propane tanks, which are already rare. So it can definitely help with that. Okay, got a couple guys. Okay, cool. Now we got the leather coat lady. And all we have is bladed weapons now, so we can't even try and preserve the condition of it, even if we wanted to try. She has a digital watch and a leather jacket. Grab those. Leather jacket was obviously damaged. This place is looking a little clearer than usual, but usually there's a decent bit of the zombies that go and wander into the woods, get each other distracted by when one wanders in, then the rest of them usually do, because of the horde mentality, and also because of the noise of them snapping twigs and rustling through leaves and such. The guy's starting to get tired, so we should definitely start taking it easy a bit. We should try and get into the gas station so that we can rest in there. Walkie-talkie. This guy's got another cleaver, which is nice. This is our last side weapon. We have our screwdriver. I don't know where this person came from, probably the front, I guess. The view has been blocked. There's that. Let's just try and get inside. Hopefully it's open. It's not. Okay, well, we gotta go around back now, see if the back door is gonna be open, but there could be groups back here, like that threesome over there. And usually there's a little group back here. Yep, like I said. Now they're really close together, so I can't really backstab one, because then I'll be in danger of getting bitten and crap like that. This door's closed. This one's open. Thank God. Okay. And I saw a tire pump somewhere. Something's being banged on, though. What the hell is being banged on? Maybe it's upstairs. Oh, it's actually down here from the inside. I won't be able to probably backstab this guy because I have to come in from the side here. Nope, still got it. Oh, did not get it, actually, but he also didn't get the curve on me. Alright. Another key, so we could probably unlock the front and back doors. Hopefully. But we're inside anyway, so we can already do that. There we are. So now all the doors are unlocked. Let's look around here, make sure we're going to be safe in here. Sometimes you can have a guy in the corner, so you gotta be careful of that because the door will block the view. Close those blinds because I know there were the guys down there, so they will see me. I don't know if they're gonna be smart enough to get up here, but it's Better to be safe than sorry. There's a gun case with an M14. It's really unfortunate that we keep finding basically every other gun except for shotgun, because your initial levels of guns it needs to be with a shotgun pretty much. Otherwise, you're gonna be having a really unfun time, because your guy is just gonna be too borderline stupid to frickin' figure out how to aim a gun, even if they're point blank in front of you, because he's also gonna be like, oh, he's panicking or whatever. So, alright. So let's get a drink. I've opened the window. Okay, then we gotta wait for food to thaw out. There's also some stuff on the table here. Let's take this. Let's loot this place for what it has for now. Eat the pickles. Leave the salmon for now. I want the salmon. Get this gun out. Loot that. We'll take the shell jacket because it's gonna... Actually, I've never really worried about getting winter clothing, because since they added the protection of the clothing protection, it's always been just too hot for whatever you wear, and then it's been decently warm for winter as far as I've seen. And it also doesn't hurt when you're also always moving around, upping your body heat naturally. Stuff is still frozen. It's about to be nighttime, or bedtime. Let's close this curtain as well, just in case. Okay. We'll actually leave the packaged corn in the fridge for now, and we'll eat the ham before bed. Then we'll also take these extreme pain pills, because we're very tired. We're not ridiculously tired, surprisingly. Take these vitamins as well. Where'd the ham go? There it is. Speed up time a little bit. Let's take the pills. Hopefully I could still go to bed, but I doubt it, honestly. Oh, it still didn't even cause the pain. That was weird. I was really expecting to have an issue, but let's go to bed. And that will be all for this episode. So we have finally accomplished our goal of getting to the gas station. In the next episode, we will start working on our car stuff and getting gas and all of that sort of stuff. And I'll probably introduce some new mods since we're doing so. We woke up at 2 o'clock. It's too damn early. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. We were playing Inscription at the same time as this, so if that sounds interesting, please go check that out. That's all I have to say for now, so I'm gonna say bye-bye.